Alright, welcome back. This video is going to teach you how to add a player's skill. We're going to add a skill to anybody, any skill you want. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a non-playable character that's just walking around the casino. Let's make it someone interesting. This fella right there with the red hat, actor 2. And so what we're going to do is go to actor 2. Hello, sir. Can I interest you in some knowledge? That's why we check it. And what you can do with something like this is make it so that sometimes these things pay off and sometimes you get scammed. That will keep the people on their toes. Alright, what exactly do you mean? And so he is going to say, basically, for a small fee, I will teach you a skill that you can use in the field of battle. What do you say? And so I'm using this as a non-playable character, but maybe you could even create a store where you're asking, hey, you want to learn a skill? Sure. And then all I'm going to do is show choices. I'll show you how to do that too later on. For a small fee, I would teach you a skill. What do you say? And then show choices, yes or no. When yes, what's going to happen? When no, I'm not going to put anything except for best wishes, right? He's all dramatic and emo about it. Best wishes. Okay. When yes, and instead of saying, I'm going to actually let them know what the price is. It is only $500. Okay. And so you get to pick yes, no, what happens? So go back to what he was saying. Okay. Brace yourself. And then I need to make it clear that only one of the people is going to get this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask me and Brian, wait, who gets to learn the skill? Okay. And then he is going to say, basically you get to pick. You get to choose. Who will it be? And then again, we're going to throw a show choices in. So it'll be Brian, and then it'll be Therese, and then it'll be, I can't even remember my characters' names because they're the generic ones, and then it'll be somebody else. Okay. And so now it's going to give you what happens when you pick. Okay, so first and foremost, after they say yes, don't forget to take the money. So you're going to give this dude $500, but what if you don't have $500? I am going to do a conditional with an else that says you better have $500. And if you want to make it easier so that you don't have to go through all that, do it at the top and put the conditional branch in first. And so now I'm going to check and see, do you have less than or greater than, or let's just do greater than or equal to 500. Create else branch. Okay, So if they do, I'm going to throw that whole thing in there. If they don't, I'm just going to say, come back and see me when you have more money, buddy. Okay. And so now, so if your gold is greater or equal to 500 bucks, he's going to say this, this, this. When you pick yes, it's going to change. When you pick no, he's just going to say best wishes, and it's going to end. If you do have the money, brace yourself. Wait, who gets to learn the skill? You get to choose, and now your choice is up. So when you pick Brian, go to page 1 over here, and we are going to, we want to change skill. We want to learn, and then whatever skill you want. So I want him to learn heal. Maybe he's going to teach me how to heal. And we want to pick the person. So if you want the entire party to learn it, great. If you want it to be an individual thing where the person gets to pick, I like doing that because then people feel like they're actually building their characters as the game goes along. So I'm going to put that there. So change skill, Brian, plus heal. Do the exact same thing for everyone else. Okay, win Lucia. It's actually Lucius. I guessed incorrectly. And then last one's Marsha. Marsha. Alright, so when you pick each one of these, they will learn it. And then what I will do is I would show the text. I would go dim, top, and then you can put the name. Brian learned a new skill, heal. And then do that for the rest of them. I'm not going to do it for all of them. But, or you can just say you learned a new skill, and then you can copy paste each one of those into that. Doesn't really matter. Apply. And so the thing that you need to do is you need to self-switch this at the end of this. So when you see this right here, you need to put the self-switch here. If you put it here and you go talk to him and you don't have $500, it's going to self-switch to A, and you never get the chance to learn a new skill. And so maybe you have this guy roaming around and he is consistently teaching in the game new skills, and the price just keeps going up or something. And you could do that on this page. But for now, we're not going to do that. So let's see what it looks like. Now I did a lot, and anytime you're using conditional branches with choices, things get kind of jumbled. So if this works perfectly the first time, I will be pleasantly surprised. Okay, so it's doing this because it's checking my inventory and it knows I have the money. So now I get to pick. And that's it. Alright, so that was how you do that. I'm going to show you real quick. Another easy way is to just create the item itself. I was talking about common items, common events earlier, but let's just do an item. And so you can pick learn torch if you wanted to, and you could sell these in stores or something. Blah 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 blah. And all you do is go to effects, and we want to, let's see, other, learn skill, torch attack, okay, and under the scope it'll be the user, or you could pick one ally. Occasion always, it's going to be consumable, yes. Regular item, I want to make this $1,000. Allows the user to learn the skill torch attack. And that's really it. Apply, and then I am going to give, let's see, so let's assume this is a store. Shop processing, merchandise, learn torch. Okay. And that would be it if you were making a store. I mean, basically then you would end up taking the item and so if I'm going to edit this treasure chest, change gold, I'm also going to change items and give him one. And then you're going to want to make it say, you know, in the item itself that probably that they, or in the event rather, if you were doing it like this, that they learned it. But let's just play it. That's the benefit of using a common event. I also need to put what was found. So here's learn torch. Allow the user to learn the skill torch attack. And that's it. And it's gone. And so, assuming they're able to, there it is. A quick attack using your main light source. And so that's one way to add skills. People can add skills. There's actually a lot of cool things. You can have them find things in the environment that add skills. You can add them to weapons. There's a whole number of things. But if you want to add skills to your party or individual people, that is how you